Hi everyone and welcome back, and if you're new here, I am Prakriti, and in this video I am going to create this smudge proof, transfer proof, long lasting summer makeup look. It's also mask friendly and specs friendly, and I've used as less products as possible. So if you want to know how to get this smudge proof summer makeup look, watch till the end. The most important thing you can wear during summers is sunscreen. I use a coin drop for my face and a bit more for my neck. I am using the Bioderma Photoderm Max SPF 50 plus. It gives the least amount of white cast. It's a sunscreen fluid, so it's super easy to blend into your skin. This has a dewy finish, especially on my combination skin that I love. It makes my skin look fresh and plump. It is a costly sunscreen, but it's totally worth the price, and it's fragrance free as well. So after blending your sunscreen, make sure that you dab it into your skin properly so that you get the least amount of white cast. Do not forget your neck and your ears as well. Next, I am going to prep my lips. I'm using the Too Faced lip injections. If you have sensitive lips, don't use it. It's a plumping lip gloss sort of thing, but I love how long lasting it is. You can use your normal lip balm. Most of the times, these two steps are it for me. Sunscreen and lip gloss is my perfect summer combo, and this is the most minimal routine ever. Sometimes I also like using a moisturizer under my sunscreen. It's not about having perfect skin, and it's also not that good skin does not require makeup or good skin should not wear makeup. It's all about how you feel with bare skin or with makeup on. If you don't feel like applying makeup, just don't, and if you feel like applying makeup, just apply it. It's not a big deal. No amount of flaw can stop you from not wearing makeup. And again, if you have perfect skin, nothing can stop you from wearing makeup. It's all about what you want to do with your face. And with that being said, let's dive into some makeup. So to get this summer proof look, first you will need a silicone based primer to seal the oily areas of your face. Here I am using the Colorbar Perfect Match Primer and applying it on and around my nose and in my smile lines as well. Next, I'm using the orange shade from Makeup Revolution palette. This is their contour palette, and I'm just using this orange shade to color correct. I am applying the tiniest amount under my eyes and the hyperpigmented areas around my mouth. Next, I am going to create my own BB cream sort of thing by mixing my Maybelline Fit Me foundation and a hydrating serum. The foundation is in the shade 322, and I'm using half pump of the foundation with one pump of serum. The serum is from Zilch. I love it, by the way. You should be careful here because you cannot mix the foundation with any serum. First, mix your desired products on your hand to test them, and sometimes products start pilling on your skin, and that is the worst situation. Make sure you don't put a lot of pressure and rub stuff all over your face, because if you do that, there will surely be pilling. Now I am unable to find a BB cream in a shade that matches my skin tone and my olive undertone. Also, the serum in this mixture is absorbed, sealing the foundation on top, and this is a very light layer and it just feels like the serum, no foundation. Next, I'm using the Wet n Wild concealer in medium tawny. I can't tell you how much I love this product. It's super blendable, gives a very natural medium coverage. I apply it with the wand and blend it with my fingers. Make sure you apply the least amount of product in the areas where your specs will be sitting on your nose, and blend it really properly. And next I am going to apply a bit around my mouth and nose and a tiny bit on my forehead as well. Again, blending everything in with my fingers. To set everything, I am using the Sugar Set the Tone Tinted Powder, and I'm just using an eyeshadow blending brush. This one is from Wet n Wild, I guess. Using the brush, I am applying the powder on my under eyes, around my nose and my smile lines, basically all the areas where I applied the concealer. Then I just take a dry sponge. This one is the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge and it's dry. And I am just pressing all the products in. Also, there is no powder or anything like that on the sponge. It's like a touch up. I like doing it. It makes the look transfer proof. Next, I'm using a little bit of blush. For that, I have the L'Oreal Rouge Signature Matte Lip Ink in the shade I Lead. I'm applying a bit on the high points of my cheeks and blending it in just a little bit, the tiniest amount. I know it's not that visible on the camera, but it's like a lot in real life. So, yeah. Now let's move on to the eyes. For eyes, choose shades that are exactly the same color as your lid. Here I am using a matte brown and a metallic brown from the NYX Ultimate Petite Eyeshadow Palette in warm neutrals. These are very similar to the color of my lids. I'm not using any eyeshadow base or anything like that. I keep blending the shades until I feel like they are completely blended and there is least product on my eyelid so that it doesn't crease. And if it does, it's not that prominent. I am using the same shades for my lower lash line and I'm dragging the shade down to where my concealer tends to crease. It looks very soft and I love it. For my eyebrows, I'm just picking up some powder with my tiny spoolie and brushing it on my brow hair. This will get rid of any oily products that's there on the eyebrows and it will make them very matte. I'm filling in my eyebrows with some brow powder. This brow palette is from Miss Claire and I love this shade I am using here for a natural finish. After filling in my eyebrows, I will use a brow gel to set the brow hair in place. And the brow gel that I'm using is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. For mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Hyper Curl Volume Express Mascara. This is the best mascara for holding the curls in place and it's also in budget. So I really love this mascara. It's also waterproof and it will hold those curls in place. Next step is a kohl. I am using a brown kohl. This one is from Wet n Wild. Using a brown kohl will tie this whole look together. And if you are nearsighted like me, glasses can actually make your eyes look smaller. So avoid tight lining with a black kohl, especially if you have small eyes. Just avoid tight lining with a black kohl. You can also use a skin colored pencil eyeliner in your waterline to make your eyes look big. Now let's get back to the face. I am using a powder blush from Colorbar. This is their Cheek Illusion blush in Coral Bliss. For bronzer, I'm using the Wet n Wild bronzer and I'm applying it with the same brush with which I applied my blush. To set everything in place, I'm using the PAC Micro Finish Makeup Fixer and giving my face a nice spritz. Next, I'm picking up the excessive products with the help of a clean brush. For lips, you need something very matte, having a powder matte finish, which is smudge proof, transfer proof, and waterproof. If you want to apply lipstick, I am going to mention 3 to 4 such lipsticks in the description box. Here, I am using the Nykaa Matte to Last Mini in 05. I have a review on these lipsticks in case you guys want to check it out. Again, I'm going to link that in the description box as well. I really like how this lipstick feels on my lips. I mean, it's completely matte, but it's very comfortable. It is a bit tacky though, but that's completely okay. I'm completely fine with it as long as the lipstick is comfortable. And that is the completed look. I bought these specs from a Lenskart store and I love the frame so much, especially for my face shape. So as I already said, this look is mask proof, which I am going to show you here. And it's also specs friendly. It is going to transfer a bit after about 4 to 5 hours of application, because your face is going to produce sebum, and that's going to melt down the makeup kind of a little bit. So yes, I really like this makeup look. It's nice and dewy but smudge proof at the same time, and it makes my skin look plump and healthy. And that's it for the video. I hope you guys like it. I hope you find it helpful. If you did, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.